Day tripping small towns can be simple. Some only have one restaurant, so you get what you get. But what about tripping to a city with thousands of restaurants and millions of people? Cities with everything from interstates to alleyways and options on every corner. Well, I'm glad you asked, because I am in Dallas. If you start in Fort Worth with the cows, head 30 miles east and you'll find Dallas, the land of ponies. So the hardest part about tripping Big D is that it's big. I mean, you couldn't see this city in 20-day trips, so where do you start? Well, my advice is just pick an area and settle in. You know, hit the streets, dust up your boots a little bit exploring. And today, we're starting right here with the Stangs. The Mustangs, that is, of Southern Methodist University, as today we're tripping the north side of Big D. Now, SMU's campus covers over 200 acres in one of the most prestigious parts of Dallas. Now, there is lots to see on campus, but the can't-miss stop out here, the George W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum. In this building sit the archives, papers, and museum of the 43rd President of the United States of America. This is amazing. You know what's so different about this presidential library for me is that I lived through all these events. I remember these events. You know, it's not like, you know, those are the stories your parents told you. This was me. And I might have been his best intern, but you'll have to ask him on that one. George W. was raised in Midland, Texas, as the oldest child of George H.W. Bush. As an entrepreneur, he became part owner of the Texas Rangers, then Texas governor, then president. But within 9 months of taking the oath, President Bush had to lead our country through the worst attack ever on U.S. soil, September 11th. This is so sobering. So this is steel from the World Trade Center. I definitely remember where I was the day the towers fell. That was a very hard day. And I remember the voice of the president coming on.
I can hear you. I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you. And the people who knocked these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
It was a day that would define his presidency and set the stage for the next 8 years as the U.S. fought the global war on terror. Oh, wow, look at this. So it's the pistol Saddam Hussein had on him when he was found in that foxhole. This museum is full of amazing displays and interactive exhibits, taking visitors through a timeline of Bush's presidency. And if you ever thought it was easy to be president, step inside Decision Points. You're put in the seat of President Bush to face some of the hardest decisions he made throughout his presidency.
How hard could it be, right?
You want extra queso on your enchilada platter? The answer is yes. That's an easy one.
I think it was harder than that.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you know. Hurricane Katrina. This is a tough one. The theater gives you insight from experts and citizens, and let me tell you, things aren't as black and white as they seemed.
We need help now.
We need help. They need help.
They don't know what to do, Daniel.
something.
I'm listening to my trusted advisors. I don't know, Daniel. I don't know.
You're just
It's a
pushing
tough
buttons.
decision.
Come on, Chet. You want to be president. This is your chance.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I definitely don't envy the president's position. But his office, on the other hand...
Whoa.
Look at this. It's a replica, an exact replica of the Oval Office, which means this right here is my chair. Listen, I've been meaning to have a little meeting with you. I like your show and all, but it's a little bit too day trippery. You know what I mean? I've got no Bush impersonation. You know, it just feels right. Just feels right. Maybe I could do this. Nah.